All right, guys, we are here with Yvonne Vazquez. Thank you for coming, and let's start the episode.
He tear the flow up on the dance floor. He a beast. Introduced the world to my homie Salsa Steve. Good times, good vibes, traveling. Yeah, that's right. Make sure that you tune in before he's on the next flight. Ayy, he doing what he want like a boss, and he ain't got a stunt, homie, dripping with the sauce. You looking for a good time? This is what you want. Subscribe, hit the like. Now it's time to wild out. Ayy, my homie Salsa Steve. Let's go. Ayy, my homie Salsa Steve.
Pull up with it. I don't think.
That works.
Alright, Yvonne. Let's hear something about you. Intro.
Okay.
How'd you get here?
A friend of mine, Steven, who I've known for many, many years, introduced me to Lee, and we talked, and now I'm here.
Steven, is that Mejia? Steven?
No, not Mejia. Bulgarian.
I don't know. Man, I've had a couple people tell me, oh, you know this.
There's a lot of Stevens. There's
Salsa
yeah.
Steven.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so introduce to Steven. Steven, you just recently moved to San Antonio, right?
I moved here in August.
August. What month are we in? November.
Yes.
Okay, so
November.
All right, and where'd you come from before that?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. How was it there?
I had a great time.
Yeah?
Yes. That's actually where my salsa story started.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. And
Remember-
what's the weather like there?
Cold.
It's cold?
Yeah.
Always or just sometimes?
Most of the time.
Most of the time?
It's cold and it gets sunny. But it's cold the whole
Okay.
time. At least for me. I'm used to Cali weather.
Okay, gotcha.
So I was born and raised in California before I moved there.
Okay, so you were in California, and then you moved to Raleigh, North Carolina, and now you're here.
Now I'm here.
Tell us a little bit about Cali.
Well, that's where most of my family is. Born and raised there. I started dancing there as well. I started bachata, so I'm originally bachatera.
Okay.
I love bachata.
Nice.
It's like, yes, I just love it. And I actually met some pretty amazing people when I first started dancing.
Okay. Like amazing at dancing or amazing people?
Both.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's good.
Both.
You don't always get both, but.
Well, I started on a ladies team,
Nice.
and that kind of helped me get my confidence up and started learning different styles and getting out of my
Perfect.
comfort zone. And I was just very lucky to be in the LA dancing just because you get a little bit of everything there.
Gotcha.
Everybody's always training, everybody's always practicing and trying
Yeah.
new things, and it's always evolving.
That must be really nice to be around those type of people that are always trying to improve.
Yes.
Tell us about, what do you mean by get your confidence up? Like what? Like
Believe it or not,
Okay.
I am very shy.
Okay. Very shy.
Growing up, I was a tomboy,
Okay.
so
I could see it a little bit.
I didn't really like do my hair, my makeup,
Okay.
and then I joined cheer
Okay.
to help me kind of,
It's cheerleading?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started doing cheerleading just to get my confidence up and try to do something a bit more feminine, which helped a lot. It was a journey.
Okay.
It was fun. And then from there, I went to a part of Mexico where my family's from, and I did a beauty pageant.
Okay.
And then I just continued to do more and more beauty pageants.
That seems pretty good.
It was also a good experience.
Yeah.
I've just been very fortunate to be able to do a lot of different things.
Okay.
And, it had its pros and its cons. I got to learn a lot about my family's culture, where they came from.
What type of beauty pageant? Was it like a Miss America kind of thing? Or is this like a,
So the ones I
like a
started with,
Mexican tradition beauty pageant kind of thing?
Well, the ones I started with were like the Mexican beauty pageants where it's about culture.
Okay.
And,
so it was like traditional dresses, kind of?
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
we got to design our dresses and use natural products.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember my headpiece was a lot of feathers and
Oh,
maize.
wow. This is different.
Corn.
Yeah, this is very different than I imagined.
Yeah, and everything had like, it stood for something.
Okay.
So I had to learn about where my family was from,
Mhm.
which they're from a little town called Manalisco in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And
What
Manalisco.
side of Mexico is that?
Jalisco?
Hmm?
Jalisco?
Jalisco?
Yeah, it's like 2 hours away from Guadalajara.
Guadalajara?
Los
That's like in the
Altos.
center?
Ish, yeah.
Okay. I don't know Mexico geography.
Yeah, GPS.
Yeah.
GPS is my best friend.
I'll put it up right.
Yes, exactly. GPS is my best friend, so.
Yeah. Guadalajara, we'll put it up right. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, GPS. I couldn't get anywhere without my GPS. I still needed GPS to get from home to Seminole.
I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Or I just go circles until I find one.
exactly.
Alright, so you were in these beauty pageants in Jalisco?
Mhm.
Okay.
I started off with a small one, which is the one with the little town where family's from, and then we move on to Jalisco and then Mexico.
Okay.
And then eventually I brought it over to the States and I did, I forgot what city it was in California. Yeah, I forgot what city it was, but I did an American one.
Mm-hmm.
That was my last one. I wasn't really a fan of that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was very different.
I could imagine it's completely different. Yeah. Imagine like Tyra Banks in my head.
Exactly. So I did that one and that was my last one and I retired from that.
Okay. Nice. And then when did you start dancing?
So I started when I was young. I went to Academy of the Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much they taught you like computer graphics, they taught you art, they had classes for playing instruments, for singing, for dancing. And oddly enough, I always tried out for the for the dance team.
Mm.
I never once made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've never made the dance team.
So what were the dances like?
It was jazz, ballet, modern, all that other fun
Okay.
stuff.
Cool, cool.
That's actually what I started dancing in school. So I can never make the team, but I always took the classes anyway
Mm-hmm.
to try to get better to make the team.
Correct.
But that never happened.
Mm-hmm.
I got to high school and the closest thing to dance was cheer. So I did cheer. And then my family wasn't very well off. My mom's a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
So she couldn't really afford to buy me classes. So
Gotcha.
whenever I would go visit my dad, he'd ask me what I wanted for Christmas. And I'd say dance classes.
Oh wow, that's cool. Okay.
So whenever he could, I would have dance classes.
Oh, that's neat.
So
Okay.
it wasn't really consistent until I actually started working and paying for my own classes.
Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, this was in Cap.
Yes.
All right. So then you moved to Raleigh.
Yeah.
Did you start bachata in Cali or did you start in Raleigh?
I started it in Cali.
Okay.
And I wasn't really into salsa, even though everybody dances salsa there.
Mm-hmm.
Salsa was more like my merengue break.
Oh wow.
Like, oh, water break. All right, let's go. Bye.
It's the exact opposite of me.
Yeah.
Bachata's my break.
Bachata's your water break.
Yeah.
Well, when I moved to North Carolina, the only thing they didn't really have bachata.
Okay.
And I still wanted to dance.
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, I kind of got tired of just waiting for the bachata songs.
I got you.
Because it would be like 2 bachata songs and then like 100 salsas
Mm-hmm.
and then another bachata.
It's perfect.
And you're just sitting there like, okay, there's another salsa, yay, okay. And then bachata and you just run.
Yeah.
That was the only time you see
Then
me
you might
run.
get stuck with the, you're the dancer you don't want to dance with. And then
Exactly,
you're like,
but it's the only bachata they played that night.
you're like, how
so
would I do it?
Yes, exactly. No, and I decided to just give it a try, and they actually do on two over there.
Okay.
They hardly ever do on one. And so I was like, okay, well, LA did on one, and I was able to follow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should be fine, just follow.
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen that way.
It's a little different.
Yeah. So I started taking classes. And
Where'd you start taking classes at?
I started taking classes with the Cobo brothers.
Nice.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing a lot of private lessons to get better faster.
Nice.
And it really did help. But then I started doing their group classes as well. And then I decided to try out for their team.
Nice.
And I did all of that. I worked really, really hard. I spent hours just training.
Mm-hmm.
And for like timing and everything, it just didn't work out for me to be on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So what ended up happening is instead of staying on the team, I just left the team and continued to train.
Mm-hmm.
And continued to learn, and then I started traveling more. And whenever I had the opportunity to, I would take private lessons with other instructors.
Gotcha. Alright. And then you ended up in San Antonio.
Now I'm in San Antonio.
Okay. And you're continuing to dance bachata.
Yeah, exactly. I did all that training for salsa and now I'm dancing bachata again.
Perfect. I see. What's your favorite dance style other than bachata?
Other than bachata, salsa.
Salsa?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is recorded. Oh man, I would have never thought I would say that.
It was automatic too. It was
I
pretty fast.
know, my God.
I was fast. I mean, it makes sense. So.
Okay. Now we know what piece we have to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why did you start dancing?
I've always loved dancing. It was just something I couldn't do for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, at a really young age, I really enjoyed music in general. So I actually started playing an instrument first.
What is
I started playing the piano.
piano?
Don't ask me to play it anymore because I can't do it.
I will ask you later.
Okay. And then I started learning how to play the alto sax.
What?
The alto sax, or is it the tenor? It's a saxophone.
Oh, saxophone.
I can't remember which one either. It's been so long ago.
Okay.
But funny story is, I thought I broke it, so I stopped showing up to class because I thought I would have to pay for it.
That's funny.
It was never broken. It actually does that. So
Oh, okay.
I never actually learned how to finish playing it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm not going to class no more. So it's
Exactly.
broken. That's funny.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? Maybe playing an instrument isn't my thing. Let's try singing.
Okay.
And so I sang for 15 years.
Okay, so Britney Spears.
No. Actually, she is my favorite though. She's my favorite. Female artist.
Nice. Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well, everyone has their
Look, yeah, really. And then
I mean, she is
after-
actually pretty cool considering
Yeah.
she's been in the game for like,
A very long.
I don't know, so she was like 10.
Probably,
I mean,
yeah.
that's pretty impressive. She gotta have talent to do that. Something.
And then, let's see. I got stuck on Britney Spears.
Yeah. What does dance mean to you? Why do you keep doing it?
It makes me feel good. It's therapy.
Therapy? Yeah?
It's therapy, it's exercise, it's a lot of things in one for me.
Okay.
It's something I do for myself,
Mm-hmm.
not really for others. Just so
Mhm.
happens that others tend to enjoy it too.
In your teens, why do you continue teaching?
So my teams are actually not for me, it's for my teams.
Mhm.
It's for them. And I was very, very blessed to have the teams I have now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my teams. My ladies team just debuted this weekend. We did see them. They should be performing soon in the area, and I am so proud of them. They were all able to get out of their comfort zone and just get out there and feel comfortable and just play.
Nice.
And then my co-ed team.
Oh, you have a co-ed team too?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just ladies team.
So my co-ed team is going to be debuting very soon as well. And actually, I haven't really danced with the guys since we first started because we've just been training.
Gotcha.
And so this past weekend I was able to dance with most of them, and I was so surprised.
Okay, nice.
They all got so good.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm excited for like all my teams. They're all doing very, very good, and I'm super proud of them.
Yeah, with a lot of work. I mean, you can do a lot of changes to a person really fast.
So I'm making them work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been working hard, so I'm really proud of them.
Okay. You like on one or on two better?
Two.
Two? Why?
I feel like you can relax more into it and kind of feel yourself more and express yourself.
Okay. Alright, so what's your favorite thing to eat?
Ooh, food.
Food.
Yes. I don't have a favorite food because if I say tacos and then I remember Italian food, but then I remember I also like lomo saltado, and then it just keeps going.
Alright, you gotta pick one. Under. This is like go to prison kind of thing, or die.
Okay, I'm gonna say tacos because I've also had a lomo saltado taco, and you can practically put anything in a taco and call it a taco.
That's true.
So I'm gonna say tacos.
That's true. You know, a place I like that I don't think anyone else likes is what's that chain that sells tacos?
Taco Bell.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say you said chain that sells tacos.
No, that.
I'm sorry.
That's not fast
Okay.
food. God, it started the Torchy's Tacos. You ever been to Torchy's?
So I've only done catering from Torchy's.
Torchy's, I love Torchy's.
And it was good,
I don't care what no one
but
says.
I'm a little like skeptical about their tacos.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like them. I think they're good. I mean, I wouldn't say like my favorite taco place is like Taquitos West Ave.
Oh my god, me too!
I love Taquitos West Ave.
I go there every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
Don't stop me, people. I'm there every Sunday.
Well, yeah,
Now you know.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
That's funny. So what's your favorite place to eat in San Antonio?
Oof. Other than Tacos West, that's my favorite taco place. I take it back. I don't take it back. I have two. I have top two.
Okay.
Sorry. This is hard. These are really tough questions. Okay. I do like the brisket tacos from Jazz, Texas.
The brisket tacos from Jazz, Texas? I like brisket tacos in general, though.
But the brisket is not always good. Sometimes it's really dry.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's true. I had a taco from, there's a place down the street from here called Garcia's. They have an amazing brisket taco.
Okay, so now I know where I'm going after this.
Yeah, I don't know if they're open. I think it's just a breakfast spot.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah. They're only open from like 8 to 2. Every day except Sunday. I'm like, what the?
Why?
It's like the weirdest thing.
That's not nice.
Yeah. It's not
That's
cool.
just rude.
Yeah, but what do you do other than salsa?
Like
Or
work-wise
other bachata?
or dance-wise?
Hobby-wise.
Hobby-wise. Other than eating, because I consider eating a hobby.
Okay, yeah.
I do like to just go out and hang out with people and socialize and do something that's not dance related. I like to explore and try new things.
Yeah, that's what I've been into a lot more lately.
If
I
I can
dance a
travel,
lot.
I will.
I dance a lot, so sometimes I'm just like, let's go do something random. I don't care if it's watch a movie or play
Exactly.
Nintendo or PlayStation 4. I don't know why I always say
Guitar
house.
Hero.
Huh?
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, whatever it is, something. I mean, you know, I love to dance. I always love to get back in the studio, but sometimes I'm like, man, because you have to use your body and you're kind of tired, man. Sometimes you just get exhausted.
It was really hard to find a good balance between that because that was like my main hobby. Like I love dancing.
Correct.
To the point where I'd be at the studio all day and all night and I'd be okay.
Yeah.
And I'd be living the best life. But then I realized that I wasn't really, like everybody else has their life and everything. They're moving forward, they're doing things, they're hanging out with other people, they're exploring and they're experiencing new things. But I just kept staying in the studio and just dancing.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, there's give and take, you know, like people who's like I think Lindsay Sterling. I was watching. You know who Lindsay Sterling is? She plays the violin to like hip hop music.
Sounds familiar.
She's an amazing violinist. And she was on like the Today Show or one of those shows that comes on in the morning, and she was like, and like she was like dancing as she was playing the piano or the violin, and she had like backup dancers. She was dancing, blah blah blah. And then like when the host came up to her, was like, "How do you do all that, man? That's crazy." She's like, "Yeah, I spent like 10 years being a loser and doing nothing but spending time in the studio."
That's what happened.
And I'm like, oh, that makes sense, but she's amazing at what she does, but that's the give and take.
Yeah.
You know,
So just finding a good balance between that.
Yeah, I think having that balance to keep you sane, because you don't get a lot of validation in those 10 years when you're practicing. You only get it. You only get it after the 10 years when you're good. You know, like over time, you know, you get little bits of pieces, but you need to get to that point where it's like worth it. You know. But it takes a long time. It's like excruciating.
It took me a couple of years just to be able to feel comfortable and not draining.
Yeah, I get you.
And I never really I didn't have a performance or anything. I just wanted to always get better.
Gotcha.
So that was what was always motivating me. So I got to the point where I felt comfortable taking breaks and letting my body take breaks. Because that was another thing. I have a lot of injuries. I am broken everywhere. And I would just dance through them.
Yeah, that's rough. Did you always do performances, or were you ever just like a social dancer?
I'm mostly social dancer just because, yes, I do like performing. Yes, it's fun. But for me personally, my personal satisfaction is just to get better.
Yeah.
Technically get better.
I'm not a huge performance person. I'll do it because I know if I do more performances, then I just get better because of the repetition.
Yes.
You just automatically do it. So if I just do the performance, I'll get better over time. Even though I have to do the performance, which my least favorite part is having to do the performance.
For me, it's a cherry on top, but sometimes it is like.
I'm just like, man, I have to go through this now. I gotta dress up. God, come out there. Yeah. You know, turn the energy on, you know?
And then you're done.
I mean, sometimes it's really cool and you get high from it.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not as cool.
But if you really think about it, you put all these hours in training for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think it's for 2 minutes though. I see it completely different. I see discipline completely different. Like having that discipline to be able to do something that many hours, like you're getting a lot more than just those 2 minutes. You know,
Well, you get those 2 minutes of going full out with the routine, with adding the energy, with adding your personality to it.
Correct.
With being comfortable doing these moves that when you first learned them, maybe you weren't able to do them.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, even like I could do my moves like social dancing too, and I feel like even like me walking around, I'm lighter on my feet. Like all that, it adds up. It adds up, and I think it flows into other areas of your life. You know, the discipline, you being lighter on your feet. I think it has a lot more to do with more than just those 2 minutes. That's how I see it. I have to say it that way because I don't really like the performance that much half the time. No, but I truthfully believe that. At least for everybody, and it helps you come out. Come out. Like especially if you're more like introverted. You know, like I'm very extroverted, but I'm very good at talking. Not actually like performing per se.
Okay.
You know, I could go out anywhere and just like talk, and blah blah blah.
But when you have to be up there.
When I have to be up there, if I'm with a mic, I'll probably do a lot better. But if I have to dance, it's tough. So it helps
I'm
me.
the opposite.
It helps me come out. It helps me like trying to break that. That's kind of like huge for me. But what was I gonna ask you was how many times do you perform?
Honestly, I haven't even counted them.
Yeah.
And I've done different types of performances. Like I used to do them with the ladies team back in LA.
Mhm.
And then I did ballroom performances all the time when I was a ballroom instructor in
Oh wow. You
North
did
Carolina.
ballroom? Man, how was that? That's completely different.
So the thing is, I actually started dancing ballet, modern, and jazz.
Mhm.
And then I did that throughout all college. And then I started teaching little ones how to dance ballet while I was training to be on point.
Mhm.
And on one of those nights, I actually hurt my hip pretty badly.
Mhm.
And so I couldn't dance that style anymore. So
Gotcha.
I started doing ballroom as therapy, physical therapy.
Mhm.
Because I still wanted to continue dancing, but I didn't want to lose what I had.
Ballroom is an odd looking dance. It's very.
It's very like structured.
Yeah. And I always thought like mambo was really structured, but ballroom is like really structured. And
It was really easy to transition from ballet background
Mhm.
to ballroom because you don't move a lot of your upper body too much. And if you do, it's very technical and it's very
Mhm.
controlled. Not saying that it's not for salsa and bachata and all that other fun
Mhm.
stuff, but for those it's easier because it's coming from the ground up.
Mhm.
So you actually have to use your feet to get that movement. With ballroom, it wasn't that way. You actually move your body to do it. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense?
Like
Ish.
you force your body to do it.
Yes, instead of
I
it
mean,
coming naturally.
I mean, I can tell the ballroom stances are not natural. They're very exaggerated, and I mean, it's interesting to watch. Like when you watch the little number things. What are they called? Do they have a special
The
name?
competitions.
Are they competitions? They have like numbers on the back, and they're like walking around the stage. It's pretty interesting to watch because the movements are just so exaggerated, and it's done on purpose.
And they're very precise if you notice.
Yeah.
Like their feet, their weight transfer, like you can see everything happening.
Yeah, it's still pretty incredible in its own art. Yeah. Where have you traveled for dance? What's the coolest place?
The coolest place. For dance. Or
That
just
you-
the
that you-
coolest place.
the coolest place you
I was
danced
like,
in?
those are two different things.
The coolest place you like dancing at? Social dance.
Social dancing. That's tough.
Could be a nightclub, it could be on the street, it could be at a corner, I don't know.
I don't really have a favorite place. I have places that have sentimental value to me, like Granada, LA, because that's where I started dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I went to a friend's birthday, and that's where I saw bachata happen, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I need to learn this.
Oh, nice.
So that would be one of those sentimental places I have. I do love New York.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily dancing, social dancing there, because I haven't done it much,
Mm-hmm.
but for the training, like taking the classes and going to the different studios that they do have to offer.
Gotcha.
And pretty much the festivals. Yeah, the festivals, because you get to dance with everybody and you get to adapt to different leads.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean,
And that actually helps a lot.
alright. What's your favorite festival?
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
I don't have one. Like I said, it's really hard for me to actually say I have a favorite something,
Mm-hmm.
but I do have some that have sentimental value.
Alright.
Like the Orlando one, because it's my first salsa festival ever.
Okay.
The Orlando Salsa Congress. I've been going every year to that one.
I heard that one's really good. Is it big? It's really big?
Yes, that was so much fun. I remember mostly the pool parties though. It's the pool parties that I remember the most. And Tampa. Because Tampa was, actually that weekend was very fun because I met a few really amazing dancers and I got to talk to them and they pretty much gave me some advice and I was able to train with some of them as well.
Nice. What were some of the
Adolfo. I took a private with him, so that was very enlightening. It helped a lot. It changed my dancing dramatically that weekend. And Isabel.
Isabel. Who's that?
Fiverr.
Isabel. Oh, Isabel is the Fergers. Yeah. She dances like Rosario Robert. Yeah. She does performances with him all the time. Yeah. Yeah, she's really good. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really nice talking to her.
Nice. What are some of your favorite artists?
See, favorite? I don't have favorites. Yeah, I don't.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5. Top 10.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Any style?
Any style. It could be hip hop.
Okay.
If you ever dance hip hop, I don't know. No.
I tried. That doesn't look pretty.
Yeah, not just mine, but I think it's so much fun.
Let's see, a favorite. I cannot say her name correctly. I think it's Kiri or Kiki Chapman or something like that.
Kiki?
Kiri.
Kiki, she's Japanese?
I think so.
She's from LA?
I'm not sure. I have seen one of her performances.
Who's she dancing? No?
I don't even know what to tell you. I've only seen one of her performances, and then I've seen videos of her like training and stuff. And just the control that she has and everything she's able to do. It's pretty amazing.
Do you know where she's from?
I would have to look her up to show you who she is, because you probably know who she is. You just have to see her.
I'm trying to think. What's her name? Kiki?
I think so.
Kiki?
I always get her name wrong.
Is she Asian?
I think so.
Is she a hip hop or a salsa dancer?
No, she does a lot of different styles, which is really hard. I would have to show you. You would know if
Alright,
I
let's put it
showed
up.
you.
Bring it up. Do you have a phone?
No, what's up there?
Yeah, let me see it. I need to know. It's on Instagram?
Facebook. No, sorry, YouTube. I just named every single social media. Okay, let me see. Curie. There you go. That one.
How'd you find this person? I've never heard of this person ever.
I saw her perform many years ago in LA.
Oh.
That's the performance I saw her perform.
Oh, you were here?
No, I saw her in LA.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. She's a zouk dancer.
Oh, I think she does other styles as well. But that night she did a zouk.
Okay.
And that's my favorite routine. See, now I can say I have a favorite. That's my favorite routine.
Okay, great. And do you have some other ones?
Favorite routines?
Yeah, favorite dancers. No, favorite dancers, just like that you watch all the time on YouTube or Instagram.
No, just because I like a little bit of different people. Sometimes I might just like what control they have.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes I like, for example, Maria Morelos.
Maria Morelos. Oh, the Mexican chick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I like her style.
She's really cool. She's really nice, too.
Yeah,
she's incredibly nice, yeah.
So her style for me is more of like, she's very elegant, but at the same time she can get down dirty.
Yeah, definitely.
So she's like the best of both worlds.
I can tell that.
So I love watching her dance.
Yeah, she's really good. I've seen her a couple times.
Yeah, and I was working with her last time she was here,
Oh, nice.
so it was exciting. Because I've been trying to work with her for a couple years now. It just never happened.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess that's the way it happens. They travel so much.
Well, because I ended up going to Mexico to go train with her.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, nice. They're in Guadalajara, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I ended up showing up and I sent her a message and then I just never made it. Because
Okay.
I got distracted. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
What was her partner's name? Oneness?
Ulysses? I think?
Ulysses.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. I cannot read that. I don't know if it's in Spanish or English. Are you Mexican by heritage?
Yes.
Oh, like full blood Mexican?
Mexican, mostly Mexican, part Italian.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I like pasta.
That's probably why I like pasta, yes. This is my favorite food, tacos and pasta.
Nice. What are your favorite movies?
I would have to say I do like all the Avengers.
The Avengers, DC, and Marvel. Actually, I couldn't tell you. I think.
I like
I'm pretty
both,
sure it's
though.
Marvel.
I like Marvel and I like DC movies. And I also like Lord of the Rings
I love Lord of the Rings.
and The Hobbit because
Yeah.
it's kind of Lord of the Rings.
I love those. Even though they're so long, but they're so interesting.
Yes.
I could just sit for hours just Doritos, yo.
I still have my DVDs.
Oh, wow.
I know.
I think
But I can't watch DVDs because I don't know where to watch them anymore.
Who does?
Nobody does DVDs anymore.
I saw a Redbox at H-E-B, and I'm like, and I saw a guy at the Redbox. I'm like,
I have a
where?
DVD player.
How you still have a DVD player? Why didn't you? How did that even happen?
Seriously.
Like, can you even buy a DVD player still?
I don't know.
Like from Amazon?
It would have to be Amazon because where else would you get it from?
I don't know. You can't buy that at Walmart.
I tried playing those, but it was like really hard to find a DVD player. So.
Okay. All right. So The Hobbit. Any more? Favorite? Do you have any favorite shows that you binge watch?
So I actually don't really watch TV that often. So when I do watch TV, I try to watch movies because I can start them and finish them the same day.
Oh yeah.
And if I try to watch a show, it's just gonna bug me because I'm gonna want to keep watching it and watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I try to like continue watching it, I'm not gonna get anything done.
Gotcha.
Or if I start getting my stuff done, it's just gonna irritate me because I can't go back and finish watching it.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean.
So I like watching movies. I prefer movies.
I like to focus on one show, and I just keep watching that show and only that show until I finish it. Like over a period of like a month or two, it's like, alright, we're just watching this show. So I know the whole story.
I don't have a consistent schedule where I can actually watch movies TV consistently. Because if I did, I'd probably watch The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory. That's a good show.
Yes.
I like The Big Bang Theory a lot.
I really want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I've only seen snippets.
I don't think it goes as a storyline, so that type of show, it doesn't really matter how you watch it.
True. But still, I would just bother me.
Yeah, you're like, I'm missing
I don't even know what I'm missing, but I'm
7 from
missing
season
something.
3. I can't stand myself.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'd rather watch movies. And my favorite type of movie other than those are probably romantic comedies.
Romantic comedies?
Because they're funny and it makes you laugh. Why wouldn't you want something that makes you laugh?
Alright, well, what romantic comedy do you like?
I don't have a favorite because I just love romantic comedies.
I mean, I can't even think of a romantic comedy. I have to think of one? No, I can't think of one. No, not even one. I'm trying to think. So, if you had to pick a favorite movie, what would it be?
I don't think I have a favorite yet, but there's one that I just started watching. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it because I had to go to work.
Just goes completely against what you told me.
I know. Well, that's why I try to watch movies because if I can't finish them, I can at least go back later.
What movie is it?
It's complicated. It's complicated.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That sounds complicated.
The movie
is that a
was complicated.
rom-com?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was funny, it was amusing, but I had to go to work.
Yeah, that happens.
And I had to get some sleep.
Yeah.
sometimes.
All right. But so right now you have two teams, and those are gonna one debuted at Mambo Caribou, and the next one's gonna be debuting when?
The 14th of December,
Nice. Where at?
Seminam.
Nice. They have their monthly social, right?
Yes. So both teams are going to be performing that night at the monthly social.
Nice. Both teams. Oh, both teams.
Yes, so the ladies team are performing, and then the co-ed team is also debuting.
Nice.
And that's actually bachata fusion with a little bit of reggaeton, so that should be fun.
Okay. Nice.
I'm excited.
Do you like reggaeton a lot?
Yes. I grew up dancing banda and reggaeton and cumbia and all that other fun stuff because my family is Mexican.
Yeah, I got you.
So yes, I was pretty excited that I was able to incorporate a little bit of that to the routine.
Dude, I love reggaeton. What's your favorite reggaeton singer?
My favorite reggaeton. We're gonna go with this again. Okay.
I'm very black and white. Like if you ask me, like I
don't have
ruthless.
a
I'm like,
favorite.
oh, I know.
I don't have favorites. I just like a lot of things.
I got you. So you don't have Bad Bunny? You can't tell me Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny.
I've been listening
He's
to
not my
Daddy Yankee
favorite,
a lot.
but
This is gonna
Daddy
Yes.
Yankee?
I've been listening to him a lot. Later you guys will find out why I've been listening a lot to Daddy Yankee.
Did he come out with a new album or something?
He has new music, or at least I think it's recent.
I guess he's been making music for a long time now. Gosh. He comes out with some hits every now and then, but some of the stuff he does is super lame.
I've only heard a few of his songs.
Yeah. Dame más gaso.
Oh my god, that's like, it's been a while since I heard that one.
I can't even. That's the last song I remember from. I can't.
Gasolina?
And then what's that
Well,
one with
they're
Justin Bieber?
He has one with Justin Bieber.
That's like the most popular song on the planet.
Which is Despacito?
Yeah, that one.
Oh no.
Yeah. So trash.
They made like a salsa version, a merengue version,
They have
a
a version.
bachata version. Like,
Everything.
did they make a banda version?
I don't know.
Because I would
probably.
like to hear that.
Yeah, I think I have a video that I think I use a Daddy Yankee banda song just for kicks because like YouTube will flag my video if I use any music in it,
Oh, okay.
any like copyright. So Daddy Yankee banda version is just
It's
something
just-
something someone made up. So I have it in one of my videos.
I need to go look through your video.
I think it's like a banda version of Despacito, or like a cumbia version.
See, I need to go look through your videos.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
They've actually turned, because I love banda.
Mhm.
They've turned a few banda songs into bachata,
Mhm.
but it's so hard to dance in like a bachata.
Yeah, I got to see some of that.
And sometimes I'll like be singing a bachata song,
Mhm.
and then I realize, like, I'm like, why do I know this song? And then I realized it was banda.
Oh wow. Okay. So you like banda a lot?
I grew up with it. I can't help it. My quinceañera, many years ago, I had, I had actually a banda, tamborazo, DJ, and mariachi. Like
Mhm.
my family went full out on that
Oh.
party.
Well,
That was
you
my
like a little Mexican
favorite.
princess. Oh, dude, you're one of those. God, I had so many
I toned it
Mexican.
down a lot.
I had
though.
so many Mexican friends growing up. Like their parents spent like $40,000 on their quinceañeras and stuff like that. It was insane.
I was just very fortunate to have a really good family
Yeah, a lot.
that likes to party.
a
They
lot-
did it
a lot
for
of little,
themselves.
a lot of little Mexican 15-year-olds are having like $40,000. I thought it was insane. It's like my best friend. He's got. What's funny is that he didn't get one. He didn't get anything. But his
Oh.
3 little sisters all got the bomb quinceañeras. Like we went to there and partied, and it's just like tradition. You
Yeah.
know? It's like a heavy tradition, which is pretty cool in a sense. You know, not cool that he didn't get one, but.
Well, my uncle actually got one.
Oh really?
Yeah, so he actually got the same thing. He got a party bus as well, and we did it at a really huge place, so all of our family came, and he had a blast.
Oh, that's cool. 'Cause I think I get it for like the girls, like a coming of age kind of thing.
Well, he really wanted one. He's like, why do the girls get one?
That's true.
And we were like,
I
okay,
would-
fine, let's make you one too.
I would have said the same thing. All right. So, do you have any questions for me?
When did you start dancing?
When did I start dancing? I started dancing like 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Salsa this whole time?
The whole time I've been dancing salsa almost exclusively. Like I'd taken like a couple bachata. I think they got to a point where I was just like, I need to focus. And then I was like, all right. I stopped taking any other class besides salsa. I started in Denver with this lady called Edie, the salsa freak,
Mm-hmm.
and it was I just spent like every day with her. Like it was a long time ago, and I was like a lot different person. I had like long hair, like a beard down to here, like a stomach out to here. It was just like, and then I went. This lady, she took me in, took the stray dog in, cleaned him up.
It's like, here, let's teach you to dance.
Alright, stand over there while I wash you off real quick first, and then yeah, she taught me my first basic steps. I spent like every day with her. She taught me. I mean, I wouldn't say she taught me how to dress and how to like style up, but like being around and seeing, you start to understand how to carry yourself. You know, become a different person.
Yes.
It's like it was a very interesting route at first.
I'd imagine so. So you've never veered off to any other styles like bachata, kizomba, or zouk?
No, I took like a zouk class one time. Taking like probably like 10 bachata classes. I don't really count straight.
Well, surprisingly enough, I didn't either, but like I said, I started trying out salsa and actually training in it. And ever since I started salsa, my bachata got better, and so did all the other styles of dance get better.
Correct. I could imagine any body motion. I mean, I've taken like hip hop ones consistently for like 3 months. That was pretty cool because those classes are intense. But I don't know. I think the focus is really cool. I really enjoy that. It's like, all right, I learned this. Now I need to learn this. Now I need to learn this. And it's like especially in like the mambo structure. Like the mambo, there's like a curriculum like the Eddie Torres,
Yes.
you know, pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a curriculum of standard moves that you just know, and then you just build off of that. You know, and it makes it really, I think it makes it a lot easier in my head. But, you know, any other questions? I don't mean to put you on the spot. You don't have to have any more questions, but.
No, I think I'm good.
You're
I'm
good? All right, guys. I'll put Yvonne's Instagram right here. You could go catch her there and look out for her teams. That's debuting. One's debuting at Seminaya, and then the other one's going to perform as well. And I'll see you guys later. Catch me on the next one.